popcorn. Somebody's late for his shift. Well, now you gotta pay the price here.
You can hold it for now. All right, Sharks are their territory. Carrington chips it out. Bella takes it into the zone. Her shot off the post, maybe crossbar. Puck is in the zone. Fruit gets a piece of it, comes out. Okay. Puck's back in our zone. Shark territory. Bélanger after it. Pressure. Puck comes back out to Sudbury territory. Doesn't make the icing. Sharks keep it in there. Shot goes wide. Puck's in the corner. Pressure from Dahlia. Stops her. Bella Mass gets it up and over the blue line. Puck's back for Bella Mass. Sends it across ice. Izzy gets it. Over to Rowan. Rowan to Mass. Back to Frood. Up center for Morris. Morris gets that to Gation. Gation's in the zone. She drives the net. Sends a puck back for Patura. Jojo keeps it in. Now it comes out. Jojo keeps the battle going. Jojo gets it back in. Morris after it. Puck comes out. Gation knocks it back. Back and forth. Now Jojo sends it in. Now the Sharks get it out. Jojo slows them down. Berkeley gets it back. She dumps it in the zone. Sharks take it behind the net. Puck comes out. Back in the Sudbury zone. Emma Moore gets it behind the net. Over for Jojo. Jojo comes up with it. Sends it across ice just out of the reach of Berkeley. Into the zone. Ice and waved off. Sharks could play that. Now it's back in the neutral zone. Bella Perry picks it up. Circles back into Shark territory. In the corner. She's got some pressure. She gets some help from Paris. Perry comes out with it. Comes around the net. Off the boards, back to the blue line for Dredge. She hands that off to Gibbs. Her shot's deflected high. Perry's on the rebound. Puck comes around the boards. Gibbs pinches to keep that in. Now Carrington gets a shot. That's blocked in front. Pressure from Paris, but puck comes out. Gibbs in a one-on-one. She blocks the shot. Puck goes in the corner. Gibbs reverses it. Barrie finds it, sends it out to the slot. Their shot goes wide, rebounds, goes behind the net, cleared away by Gibbs. Carrington chips it out of the zone. Sharks get it back. In comes Dahlia, knocks it back in the zone. She's in the corner. Battle in the corner, help from Izzy. Dahlia sends it out front, just out of reach. Frood's there to keep it in. Now Cole chips it in. Puck goes in the corner. Sharks getting pressure from Cole. Izzy helping her out. Now it's back for Bella. He gets a shot. That's deflected. Rebound. Save. Cole sends it back for Bella Mass. She walks across the blue line. Hands it off to Rowan Frood. Rowan with a slap shot. Deflected high. Dahlia gets the rebound. Izzy gets a shot. Rebounds loose. Cleared away. Back to the blue line. Frood's there to keep it in. She sends that across to Bella Mass. She sends it down low for Bélanger. Dahlia behind the net. Follows it up. Getting some help. It's cleared out. That's going to be icing. comes into Sudbury territory. JoJo ties up. Emma gets the puck, skates behind the net, chips it up for Gation. Gation skates it out of the zone, dumps it in the Shark territory. They send that back out. Sharks come up to the neutral zone. They get a shot, that goes wide. Moore knocks the puck over for Berkeley. Berkeley chips that around. Paris chips it up, it's kept in. Emma Moore gets a piece of it in the corner, she ties up. Help from Bella Perry. Bella Perry comes out with it, chips it off the boards. Sharks keep it in. Pass in front, doesn't connect. Perry blocks the pass behind the net. Comes up the side, sends it back for Emma Moore. Moore fires it off the glass and out of the zone. Berkeley hustles to avoid the icing. Gets a shot, glove save. Back in the zone. Carrington in the corner. Chips it down low. Kayla helping her out. Sharks chip it up the boards and out. Judd sends it back in the zone. Back for Gibbs now. She chips it up the boards. Paris chips it into the Shark territory. They dump it in the zone, that's going to be icing. Puck goes behind the net. Sharks start to break out with it. Slow them down, now 2-on-1 the other way. They get a shot, blocker save. Puck in the corner, sent back to the blue line. Sharks get a shot, that's blocked in front. Sharks chip it away, but Izzy knocks it out of the zone. Dahlia chases the puck down. Puck sent back for Judd. Turns with it off the boards for Dahlia. Dahlia into the zone. It's knocked back. Judd slows her down. Gation sends it back in. Sharks regroup in their zone. Pressure from Gation. Forces the play. And in comes Ryan Morris. We're back on side. She gets a shot. Goalie hangs on to that one. 8 minutes to go in the first of 0-0 game. Sudbury Lady Wolves facing off against Barrie Sharks in game 1 of a 2-game series. We face them again tomorrow, late morning. All right, puck is dropped, gets fired around. Morris keeps it in the zone. Berkeley slows her down behind the net. Sharks keep it going. They trip it up center. Get in the zone, back check from Morris. Puck's back to the blue line. Chip it in. Can't get that on net though. Frood gets it in the corner, sends it around for Bella Mass. Massimiliano turns with it. Ships it off the boards. It's kept it at the blue line. Puck comes back to Massimiliano. She gets that for Berkeley. Berkeley chips it into the zone. So the rest of the Wolves get a change in. Berkeley keeps the pressure going in the corner. Puck comes around the other way. Frood pinches in. She gets a piece of that, but it comes out. 1-on-1 the other way. Shot fired. That goes wide. Rebound. Picked up by Patura. She chips it up center. Just out of the reach. And icing called. 7 minutes to go in the first. off the draw. Gets back to JoJo. Chips up the boards. Paris gets it to the blue line. That's kept in. Now Paris knocks it out. Barrie gets it deep in the zone now. Barrie fires that around the boards. JoJo's there to keep it in. She fires that towards the net. Puck ends up in the corner. Bella Perry finds it, sends it behind the net. Carrington gets it in the other corner. Chips it around for Michaela. Michaela to Bella. Bella finds JoJo coming in. She gets a shot. Goalie makes a save. But Michaela Paris knocks the puck in, sitting on the doorstep. Yeah, I was sitting right on the doorstep there and poked it in. Nice work. Everyone touched the puck out there on that play, and that'll put the Lady Wolves up 1-0. 6:20 to go in the first. Dahlia chips it in the zone off the draw. Sharks send it back our way. JoJo blows the wheel, but Izzy's there to get the puck back. She dumps that into the zone. Sharks get it, fire that behind the net. Dahlia gets it back, puts it in front. Kayla Cole was tied up. Now Morsey gets a piece of it, but the puck comes out. Sharks enter the zone. JoJo knocks the puck away. Izzy sends that around. Michaela Cole chips it up. She gets that to Dahlia. Dahlia chips it up center, but the Sharks send it back in the zone. That shot blocked by Morris over the net. Couture chips it up center. Gation gets that out of the zone. She gets the red line, dumps it in. Behind the net, pressure from Gation. Morris kicks it over. Sharks find it in the corner. They chip it up the boards. Judd keeps it in, and Gation dumps it deeper. Now back for Gation. She skates out with it. Walks in, gets a shot. Over the... Oh, chips it in. That whistle went. No goal. 5 minutes to go in the first. Off the draw, the Sharks chip it up. Judd keeps it in. The puck goes behind the net. Gation in the corner gets a piece of it. Gibbs keeps it in at the hash marks. Puck comes out. Morse battles with Gation. Battles together with Gation. Puck comes the other way. Sharks can't get a shot off. Judd blocks the pass. Berkeley working at it. Gets some help from Kaylin. In comes Ryan to help her out. Double team. Now Berkeley chips it to the blue line. It's kept in. Shot fired. Save is made. Gibbs gets the rebound. Takes it behind the net. Chips that around. Gibbs chips it up again. Kept in at the blue line. Back in the zone. Judd picks up the loose puck. Sends that around the boards for Gation. Gation up for Morris. She chips that out of the zone. Back in the Shark territory. Berkeley with some pressure. Sharks chip it up center. It's back for Gibbs. Gibbs off the boards for Perry. Perry gets it up center. Sharks get there first. They get it back in the zone. Carrington sends it back for Bella Mass. Cross ice pass. Ooh, Gibbs working at it. It comes back. Gibbs chips it up. Carrington gets it to the blue line. Now Gibbs gets it out. Sharks knock it back in the zone. Carrington takes it behind the net. Sends it back for Addie. Addie fires it off the boards and out. Perry knocks it into the zone. She gets a shot. Oh, puck goes out of bounds. Three minutes to go in the first. 1-0 for your Sudbury Lady Wolves. the draw. Michaela Cole's shot. It's deflected behind the net. Sharks chip it up the boards. Bella Mass is there to keep it in. She sends it down low. Izzy gets it in the corner. Puts it out front. Knocked away by the Sharks. Izzy on the back check. Frood gets the loose puck. Frood up for Cole. Back for Frood and over for Izzy. She chips it up. It's at the blue line. Sharks get a shot that goes wide. Bella Mass battles behind the net. Gets some help from Frood. Back for Bella Mass. Bumping and grinding in the corner. Puck comes out to Dahlia. Dahlia skates it out of the zone. Into Shark territory. Her shot blocked. Puck behind the net. Fired around. Emma Moore gets a piece of it. And Dahlia is there to keep it in. Right on the blue line. And Izzy follows it up in the corner. She gets that out front, but Sharks find it first. They send that out of the zone. Back into the Sudbury territory. JoJo sends her behind the net. They try to get that out front. Emma Moore stops that. Now Berkeley chips it up. Shot goes wide. JoJo gets the rebound. Chips it off the boards and out. Hands up for an icing and won't make it though. Gation with some pressure. JoJo gets the puck. Or JoJo, sorry. Berkeley, I meant. Now Emma Moore helps out and Brian Morris chips it in. Gation after it on the sidewall. JoJo's there to keep it in. Gation gets it over. She gets tripped up. No call. Sharks get back in our zone. They get a shot blocked by Emma Moore. Now Berkeley gets a puck out of bounds, so we'll get a whistle. Face off to the right of Leah Murphy. One minute to go in the first. Barrie gets the puck back for Gibbs. She fires that around the boards. Carrington chips it out of the zone. Barrie gets it deep into Shark territory. Puck's down low. Bella gets it over out front. Carrington gets a shot. Goalie gets a blocker on it. Barrie gets the rebound. She comes around behind the net. She's all tied up. She gets a puck down low. 30 seconds to go in the period. Puck comes around. Judd gets a piece of it. It comes out and Gibbs gets it back. She's got some pressure. She keeps the battle going, and now it's back for Carrington. Carrington chips it up. Sharks keep it in. Judd gets it behind the net. Around for Gibbs. Gibbs up for Carrington. She chips that out of the zone. Ice and waved off. Won't make it. And that's the end of the first period. I walked by it twice. Yeah. That's new. New year, new cheer.
Did you make an announcement that Michaela Cole's number 3 tonight?
Pardon me?
Did you make the announcement that Michaela Cole's number 3?
Yes. Well, I've just been calling her Michaela Cole. Did she forget her jersey? Yeah. All right, pucks in our zone. Food battles in the corner. Help from Dahlia. Now Izzy knocks it back for Rowan. Rowan up the boards for Michaela Cole. Shot from the Sharks, saved by Murphy. Cole gets the rebound. She sends that behind the net. Puck comes out front. Bella Mass knocks it away. Comes back to the blue line. They send that in the corner. Massimiliano gets it behind the net. Fires up the boards for Cole. Cole gets that out of the zone. Sharks get it back in, but Dahlia picks the puck up. Through to Massimiliano, up center, kept in by the Sharks. Sharks walk in, get a shot, that goes wide. Cole chips it out of the zone. Sharks send it back in, Izzy on the back check. Gonna call it for a slash or a hook maybe, slash. Power play for the Sharks. The puck goes behind the net. Emma Moore chips that out of the zone. Gation to Jojo, over for Emma. Fires that back in the zone. Morris keeps it in. Gation gets a shot. A little high. Puck goes on the back of the net. Morris tries to wrap round. Now Gation gets the puck back, chips it back in the zone. Behind the net, Sharks get it back and send it around. Sharks start to break out with it. Pressure from Gation, slows her down. Emma Moore gets the puck and fires it back into Shark territory. Berkeley with some pressure. Now it comes back in our zone. Sharks try to pass it. Morsey gets that over for Berkeley. Berkeley gets it up for Carrington. She gets that deep in the zone. Sharks chip it up and out. In the neutral zone. Sharks send it back to their defense, D to D. They walk in with it. Jojo intercepts the puck, fires it around the boards. Sharks keep that in. Back to the blue line. Pressure from Carrington, blocks a shot. She gets that into the zone. Cuts in. Oh, Sharks get it back. Double team. But in comes Gibbs, gets the puck to Berkeley. It's in her feet. Now we're back to 5-on-5. Jojo gets a puck, sends it across for Addie. Addie, cross ice for Izzy. She chips it in the zone. Now Bella Perry battles behind the net. Perry sends that around for Paris. Back to Perry, back to Paris, back to Perry. Now a couple Shark players in the way. Puck comes around the other way. Judd keeps that in. Sharks chip it out though on the second effort, and Gibbs picks it up in the neutral zone. Gibbs chips that into the zone. That's going to be icing. 11 minutes to go in the second period. 1-0 for the Wolves. Face off to her left. Chips that around for Gation. Gation's tied up. Out from Hattie. Now Morris gets a piece of it, but now Sharks fire it. Glove save. Bella Mass battles in the corner. Belanger supports her. Puck comes out. Dahlia chips it up. Sharks are there to keep it in though. Back in the corner. Sharks send it back to the blue line. They go D to D. That shot goes wide. Sharks get the rebound in the corner. Send it behind the net. Dahlia ties up. Chips the puck around. Now Michaela Cole. She gets bumped. They're going to call that. Now the Sharks touch it. Whistle goes. Power play coming up for your Lady Wolves. 9:42 to go in the second. Getting exciting now. Drew keeps that in, sends it across for Bella Mass. She gets it in the slot for Carrington. Her shot, saved by the goalie. Now Paris gets the rebound. Back to Frood, across for Massimiliano. She sends that down low for Perry. She gets it over for Paris. Paris in the corner. Sends it back to the blue line for Frood. A little bit of trouble, the Sharks come out with it. Frood on the back check. Murphy makes the save. Massimiliano sends that around for Rowan. She picks up the loose puck, sends that cross ice for Carrington. Carrington into the zone. Chips that around. Oh, she gets taken out. They're going to call that. Oh, he didn't see them touch the puck. All right, pull the goalie. Minute in the first power play. JoJo's shot on net is saved. We got a 5-on-3 coming up, plus an extra one. So we're going to have extended power play. And he's going to put two girls in the box there. The initial call for taking out Carrington, and then the second one in front of the net. Timekeeper's got her work cut out for her now. All right, JoJo's got the puck over for Berkeley. Berkeley gets that across for Emma Moore. She walks in, gets a shot, top corner. Emma Moore. Girls on the bench are pumped up for that one, as they should be. So it's still 5-on-3 now for a minute 47. All right, JoJo gets the puck again off the draw, gets it up for Gation. Gation into the zone, drops it back for Morris. Morris back for Moore. Cross for JoJo, she walks in, fires a clapper, another top corner. JoJo Adjueze puts the Wolves up 3-0. The D partners getting a pair of goals on the single shift. They're going to go take a break after that. So now 5-on-4 for a minute 44. 3-0 for your Sudbury Lady Wolves. Kayla Cole chips that in. She forgot her jersey. She's wearing number 3 tonight. Judd to Gibbs. Up center for Belanger. She gets some help from Cole. Oh, a couple of big hits there at center. Sharks aren't happy, and they got away with a couple there. Shot on net is saved. We'll get a face-off in the Shark tank. Puck's fired around. Gibbs is there to keep it in. Sends that down low for Von Tang. Izzy back for Addie. She gets a shot. Blocker save. Back for Judd. She fires a clapper. That just goes wide, and Izzy's there to get it back for Addie. Addie sends that down and around the boards. Dahlia's there for it. Dahlia back for Kaylin. Across for Addie. Addie fires one. That was going up top. It's blocked in front. Belanger keeps it in. Now Michaela Cole with some pressure. The Sharks try to tie up. Dahlia knocks it loose. It goes back in the corner. Cole's there to help out. Cole's tying up. Dahlia working at it. Shark players are pinning themselves on the boards. There we go. Dahlia clearing house. Comes out with the puck. Nice battle from Dahlia. Gets out front for Cole. Her shot saved. Rebound cleared out by the Sharks. Judd's there to keep it in. She walks in with it. Takes it in the corner. Sends it back for Izzy. She gets a slap shot. That's blocked in front. Rebound. Saved. Cole's working at it. She gets hauled down. Sharks chip it up. That goes out of bounds. And the Sharks finally get a break. It's a solid shift from the Wolves there. 6:24 to go in the second. Puck comes back to Rowan. She chips that in for Carrington. Sharks take it back though and head out of in the Sudbury territory. They dump it in. Belamass gets it behind the net. Up the boards for Paris. Paris chips that out. Sharks chip it back for Michaela Paris. She gets that in the zone. Sharks send it out. Frood gets it back. Dumps it in. Barrie to Frood, across to Massimiliano, up for Paris, back for Massimiliano, across for Palizé. She dumps that in the zone. Back to the blue line, Belamass gets a shot, goalie makes a save, rebound from Paris. She ties up in the corner, gets some help from Perry, puck comes out front, but the Sharks get it back, dump it back into Sudbury territory. Rowan Frood fires up for Gation. Gation gets to the red line, gets some pressure from the Sharks. Now she dumps it in the zone. Puck goes out of the zone. Picked up by JoJo. She gets that over for Berkeley. She dumps that in. Oh, guess she was just 1 foot away from the red line. Icing called.
I would never say no, but I think it's supposed to be alcohol. He doesn't mind.
Alright, shot goes wide. Emma Moore battles behind the net. Gets some help from Gation. It's kept in at the blue line. The shot Knocked down by Morris. There we go. Now Emma Moore blocks a shot and Allegation chips it up. Kept it at the blue line. Shot goes on net. Murphy's going to hang on to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Battle behind the net. Sharks keep that in. Izzy to Jojo. Jojo skates up with it. Gets it into the zone. Sharks send it away though. Up center. They get into the zone, but Gibbs gets it back for the Lady Wolves behind the net. Reverses, chips it up for Michaela Cole. Goes off her skate, out of bounds. We'll get a face off in our zone.
And then even for the party
All right, Judd sends that around. Gibbs gets it. Up for Paris. Back for Gibbs. Round. Boards. It's kept in. Back for Kaylin. Ships it up for Carrington. Carrington sends it back for Kaylin. She goes behind the net with it. Reverses and finds Carrington in the sidewall. Sharks keep it in though, and back for Gibbs now. Gibbs for Paris. She's tied up. Barrie helping her out. Gibbs comes out with it, hands it off to Carrington. Carrington up to the neutral zone. Gets in the Shark zone. Sends it back for Judd. She gets a shot. That's deflected in front. It's loose. Carrington gets a shot. That goes across. And Gibbs is there to keep it in. She fires it around the boards. Barrie gets it behind the net. Gets some help from Carrington. Back for Kaylin at the blue line. Her shot gets deflected into the corner. Sharks chip it up the boards. Gibbs keeps that in. Paris gets it on the sidewall. Sends it down low. Gation behind the net. Gets it out front for Paris. She's tied up. She gets a shot. It's deflected behind the net. Morris gets it. Now Gibbs gets a shot. Goalie makes a save. Just exchanging some Snapchat handles there after the whistle. 2 minutes to go in the second. 3-0 for the Wolves. At the blue line, Frood keeps it in, but the Sharks get it out. Their shot is saved by Murphy. She sends that behind the net. Puck is loose. The Sharks find it. They try to get a shot. Massimiliano blocks that. Sharks get it back to the blue line. That shot goes wide. Now Gation chips it to Rowan. Rowan back for Ella. We got a battle going on. Ryan Morris fires out around the boards. Berkeley gets there. She stands her ground. Shot is saved, and Gation comes out with the rebound. Gation at the red line tries to get that in. In comes Frood. Frood battles, gets the puck in with some help from Morris. Sharks come out with it. They dump it in at the red line. 45 seconds to go in the second. Rowan gets it behind the net, fires it up for Ella. Ella gets the red line, sends it across to Berkeley. Berkeley takes it in the zone. The Sharks pick it back up and head out with it. Bella Mass gets her at the red blue line, fires the puck up center, out of the zone. Sharks are offside. There's a girl behind the scene there. 21 seconds to go in the second. Okay, Cole gets it off the draw in the zone. Her shot blocked by the Sharks. They chip it up, but Emma Moore keeps it in at the blue line. 5 seconds, pass out front. Gets back to Morsey. Her shot goes wide, and that's the end of the second. Three nothing Lady Wolves. 15 minutes to go. third period action.
You look terrible. You saved it from a really bad looking robot.
All right. We got a battle going on now. Goes behind the net. Barrie gets on the side.
So I didn't.
Sends it back to Judd.
But he wasn't.
She sends it back to Perry.
Like he never did.
Perry comes out in the high slot with it. Sends it down low for Paris. Paris back for Gibbs. Gibbs shot intercepted. Sharks offside. It's going to come back a little bit for the pass. Offside. Through, gets it in. Now Sharks head the other way with it. Frood battles behind the net. Gets it up to Izzy. She gets that to the blue line. Sharks get a shot. It gets deflected. Belanger gets it up the boards for Cole and out of the zone. All right, Belamass sends it out. It's going to be on net, so no icing. Sharks get it back, come up to the neutral zone. Pressure from Morris. Forces that away, and JoJo gets it behind the net. Up for Gation. JoJo follows it up. And Gation dumps it in the zone. Emma Moore is that net. Send it around the boards. JoJo piece of it at the blue line, and Gation hands it off to Emma Moore. Emma Moore gets it in the zone. It's knocked away and back for JoJo. Icing called though, so come all the way back in.
That's nice. Yeah. That'll be yeah.
Sharks get it up into our zone. Berkeley squeezes her off the puck. We're going to get called for that though. Body contact. Yeah, all right. Well, 12 minutes to go in regulation. 3-0 for Lady Wolves for those just tuning in. Now 2-minute power play for the Sharks. Judge battles in the corner, comes out with the puck, and she goes for a skate with it. Dumps it into the zone. Gets it in the corner. Now the back check. Oh, puck gets in the zone. Gibbs gets the loose puck. She comes around the net with it, fires it up the boards and out of the zone. 30 seconds gone for the penalty. Bella Perry with some pressure. Perry comes out with it behind the net. She got with possession, sends it back for Carrington. Carrington chips it into the zone. The Sharks get it back. Gibbs gets a piece of that one. Oh, Gibbs ties up behind the net. She's double teamed. She's got a battle going. Judd helps her out. She gets the puck all the way down. .45 seconds to go in the penalty. Puck's at center, picked up by Dahlia. She chips that into the Shark zone and follows it up behind the net. She gets there first. Ties up the corner. She's double teamed, but she keeps the puck in the corner. Dahlia's got the battle going. Puck goes behind the net now. Sharks set it up into the neutral zone. They pass it in. Frood intercepts that. Now it goes around behind the net for Bella Mass. She's in the corner with it. Sends it up the boards. The Sharks keep that in. We're back to 5-on-5 now. Shot from the blue line, gets through. Murphy makes a save, rebounds loose in front. That's cleared away. Sharks keep it in at the blue line. They get a shot. Murphy with another save. Now Frood gets the puck behind the net. Sends it up into the corner for Izzy. Izzy up for Dahlia out of the zone. Sharks get it back in the neutral zone. Paris intercepts that pass. She chips that into the zone. 9.5 minutes to go in regulation. JoJo keeps it in. Gets some help from Michaela. Puck just comes out of the zone off of us, so ice and waved off. Emma Moore gets the puck behind the net. She chips it up the boards. That goes out of bounds. Face off to the right, Aaliyah. All right, we get the puck up to Berkeley. She chips that out of the zone. Sharks send it back in for Rowan. Or Emma, sorry. Sharks find it in the neutral zone. Offside, but they haven't touched it yet. If they do touch it. Oh, now it's back. They're back onside. Nice. How's that play from the Sharks actually there? They get a shot. Murphy makes the save. 8.5 minutes to go. All right, Gation chips that out of the zone. Sharks chip it back for JoJo. JoJo up for Ella. It's knocked back for JoJo. Tries to get that cross ice. That's off a Shark player. Ice and waved off. Now Berkeley gets a shot on net. Rebound cleared away. Emma Moore keeps it in at the blue line. Sends it deep into the zone. Sharks chip it up the boards. Out. Won't make it for an icing though. Emma Moore gets it before the goal line. Funny bounce. The Sharks keep that in. And JoJo gets it back for the Wolves. Morris gets it in the neutral zone. Now Cole chips it in. Sharks get it back. Now Judd gets it in the neutral zone. She gets taken out there. There's a penalty coming up to the Sharks. Body contact is the call. Body checking. Oh, good power play for the Wolves. Okay, in the corner, Michaela Cole ties up. Bella Perry helps her out. Perry comes around the net with it.
What were you?
Into the high slot. And around her shot is save, rebounds. Chipped away by the Sharks, but Carrington gets it back. She's in the high slot. Her shot might have been on net. Gets deflected away. Judd keeps that in at the blue line. Cole and Paisley work at it, but the Sharks send it away. Leah Murphy fires it up center. Starts the breakout, and Carrington comes into the zone with it. She sends that back for Kaylin. Kaylin gets to the high slot. Her shot in front. Cole gets a shot. Saves made. Rebound. Cleared out of the zone. Cross ice pass to Michaela Paris. She takes it back in the zone. Her shot blocked. Izzy follows it up and gets it behind the net. Izzy back for Bella Mass, down low. And Rowan Frood's gonna pinch to keep that in. Frood working it behind the net. She's tied up. And now we get a shot from Paris. Goalie makes a save. Puck comes around and Frood's there to keep it in. Dahlia in the corner. She's tied up. Paris is helping her out. Over for Dahlia. Dahlia possession in the corner. Skates down low. She gets tied up. Paris helps her out. And so does Lontang. They're tied up again. Now Paris finds the puck, comes out, gets a shot. Goalie gets a blocker on it. Bella Mass gets it back to the blue line for Frood. Her shot blocked in front. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey with just over 5 minutes left in regulation time. Izzy chips that out of the zone. Dahlia gets it back deeper in the zone. Now it's chipped up and in comes JoJo. She gets a shot on net. Goalie makes a save. Emma Moore is there to keep it in. Sharks pick it up in the corner. Ryan Morris comes off the bench and keeps it in. Sharks send it up the boards and JoJo gets a shot from that. Now it's back to JoJo again. She comes across the blue line. Cuts in, chips it down low. Morris finds it, sends it around the other way for Emma Moore. Moore's shot gets blocked, goes behind the net. Berkeley sends it back for JoJo. JoJo back for Berkeley. Berkeley's shot deflected high, out of bounds. 4:21 to go in regulation.
And Ashley's the only one in like an actual nice outfit. The NDP guy comes in shorts, socks, and a t-shirt. They all look comfortable.
Back to the blue line. Moore gets a shot, deflected out of bounds. 4:16.
Do you tell them? Like, everybody's dressed up. And she goes, all right, it's their fourth year, and this is how they like, and the news is there, like, it's a big deal. And they look like they're not even.
And the Sharks come out with it into Wolves territory. Moore stops her. Berkeley knocks the puck away. The Sharks keep it in at the blue line. Now Moore battles on the side, gets that to Gation. Sharks get a shot from the blue line that gets deflected behind the net. Sharks get it back to their blue line, but Berkeley knocks it out and over and she enters the zone with Gation. Berkeley gets a shot, goalie makes the save, rebound into the corner. Morris gets it to Berkeley. Her shot's deflected out of bounds. Face off in the Shark tank. 3.5 minutes to go in regulation.
You think you're representing? You think you show up? If you're gonna represent any type of state, I want you to look.
All right, puck comes out. And Gibbs gets it back for the Wolves. Puck comes out front for Barrie. She comes up the side with it, scoots her way over the red line into Shark territory. Puck comes to the blue line. Gibbs is there to keep it in. Her shot deflected. Oh, almost goes in. Paris gets the rebound. She's in the corner with it. She gets support from Palizé, but Sharks go behind the net with it. Barrie with some pressure. She gets the puck to Gibbs. Her shot saved. Puck comes back for Gibbs. She sends it down low. Paris gets it in the corner. Back for Barrie. Barrie takes it behind the net. Off the boards for Gibbs. At the blue line, she chips that in the corner. In the corner, Carrington battles. Gets some help from Michaela. Puck's chipped. Gibbs keeps it in, but the Sharks come out with it. Back check from Barrie. Offside's called. 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go in regulation. Still 3-0 for your Sudbury Lady Wolves. And Izzy gets a puck off the draw, skates it into the Shark zone, gets a shot. Blocked in front, she gets the rebound. Now Cole's shot just wide. Judd's there to keep it in. Into the corner for Michaela Cole. She puts it out front. Everyone's tied up. The Sharks send it out. Kalen gets it back in the neutral zone. Sends that away at the blue line. Gets it over to Izzy. Izzy chips it up into the neutral zone. Sharks send it in. Now Cole gets it back for the Wolves. Cole to Belanger. Belanger walks in, chips it in. The old fake shot. Oh, Dahlia's tied up. Gets some help from Izzy. Now it's in front. Whistle goes. There again, another body contact, body check call. Oh, with a minute 26 to go, Wolves back on the power play. All right, it's cleared out. No icing because of the penalty. Belamass gets that to Rowan Frood. Frood chips that up. It gets knocked into her bench though. Yeah, it was a weird bounce. It's dangerous to be on the bench tonight.
He's good though, eh? I know.
All right, there we go. We enter the final minutes of regulation time. Frood gets the puck behind the net. Up for Gation. Knocked back for Morris. Cross to Frood. Frood gets that to Gation. She gets that into the zone. Sharks get there behind the net. Oh, we're going to get a hook and call? No, no call. Well, Berkeley ties up. Ella helps her out. Whistle goes. 24 seconds on the clock. No. Yeah. Not really. I'll bring it around. No rush. You got Kaylen still. Oh, Gation gets a shot. Willie makes a save. 20 seconds left. Okay, the Sharks try to put it on the wall. 10 seconds to go. Morris gets it out front. gets through everybody. Emma Moore gets it back. Moore centers. That's going to be the end of the game. 3-0 Lady Wolves. We're back in Coniston tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. for game number 2 of 2 versus the Sharks. Thanks for tuning in. See you all tomorrow morning.